Good morning. So yesterday, which was a Sunday, wasn't a very good day for daily vlogging really. Just mainly just a chilled out day really. Sort of got up a bit late, but oh well, that's to be expected sometimes. And just spending time with the kids and things like that. And I just ended up not doing a lot. But I did start to wing this. That I started a couple of days ago. Like a skull thing with these weird spider legs. I've just got to sort these two legs out because they don't look right. But yeah, I did that, and then I started another quick sketch of this like two-headed thing. Let's move the camera slightly. This two-headed creature thing. I may change the hand into some kind of claw, like lobster hand or something, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. But I wanted to try and get more detail in there, and I'm going to do like a skeletal hand for that side, because that's more like skeletal than this side, which is like demonic or something. I wanted to do more slime and stuff, so I'll probably ink a bit more. And it's just coming out of this like slimy, like puddle thing. I don't know. Just a sketch I did. I posted this on Instagram, and yeah, so I think today I'm just going to do a few sketches, and we'll see how they go. And this is going to be quite a long vlog today, and we'll just see what else I can do. Oh, I did get like this yesterday. It's a Faber-Castell graphite sketch set, sorry. You get the sketch pad with it, and this plastic sheet, which I think it was just for show or something. But then I thought if I was going to do any ink work, I could put it in between each sheet so it didn't go on the next one. And I think that's what it is actually. I don't know. I didn't get a plastic sheet like that with the other set that I got, the brush pen set. But yeah, I've got that. I'm going to be doing some just pencil sketches in this one anyhow, and just see what I can create in there. I ain't drawn with just pencils for quite some time with shading and things like that, but it's a good sketch set. You get like a rubber and a little pencil sharpener in there, and a few pencils, different grades. You get 6. Yeah, so I'll be doing that. I just thought I'd show you it because I got that yesterday. I would have put that in the vlog as well, but yeah, so there, I'll just put that over there. So that's what's to come. I'll doing some like pencil sketches, and I'll probably like review the pencils as well at the same time on that. So yeah, right, sketching. I'll just get some paper. Right, just gonna move the other drawers out of the way, and we'll get to it. Pencils at the ready, here we go. So I've got a few of them sketch covers to do, so I think I might put that paper that way, because I've got an idea to do this mummy, the mummy cover sketch thing. I've got 2 comics in here, but I'll only try and design one. I've got an idea, because like the cover goes behind the back as well. I want the main focus, which is the front cover, to be here, and then something that goes, it sort of like wraps around it really, a full illustration. So I want to plan that first, and this is what I'm going to do. Just going to sketch this out and see how it goes. Now this is like a Hammer comic, so it's sort of based on the original The Mummy. I haven't really read the comic. I flicked through it, but The Mummy's sort of self-explanatory really. It's a few movies and things like that. So I'm just going to go for a classic design zombie with bandages around it, but lots of rotten stuff. I was thinking about having the mummy's head here and maybe a hand held up like it's going to grab someone or something. That's the idea, loose idea. So I'm just going to sketch, maybe have all the head shape there. Just working it out, actually. Try again. Maybe draw it smaller and then I can fit in the actual arm. It's a better idea. The head shape there. Let's do it curved. Might have to do some foreshortening sort of thing. Bunch up the sort of anatomy. Hand there. Not sure if it's going to work how I want it actually. So I'm just revising it. I've started again. I didn't want to mess about with that. I've got the idea in my head, it's just getting it down on paper. But this is a vlog, so I'm just throwing in all the little errors and stuff and mistakes, trying to get everything right. Trying to work on that hand really. It's alright if it just goes off the page, I'm not really too bothered. I just want to get the idea, the sort of the gist of what I want to try and get down. Head's too big, shrink it, I'll put it over there. This is Monday mornings for you sometimes. Sometimes you have to build up the sort of things you want, and if it doesn't work out, just start again and again and again. But I want this to be all like bandage stuff, and then there's little gaps in there just to show like there's some rotten sort of flesh and that lot. So this idea is looking slightly better, not perfect, but no drawing is until you sort of work on it a lot more. There's a lot of bandages and other stuff and rotten looking face. You can refine everything later on anyway, so it's not too bad. So yeah, we're working on it. We're getting it there. Everything's real sketchy to start off with. And that's how I like it in any drawing, really. So it's bits of bandages, just all decayed and stuff like that. I like this section of it in the arm. It's just the hand I don't like, so I'd probably have to erase that or, you know, start again. Probably will have to, yeah. And in the background I was thinking of, I don't know, some kind of massive slabs, concrete, like a wall or something, or a pillar, I don't know. So yeah, this is the rough sketch stage, because I think it's best to sketch something out beforehand rather than sketching, you know, on the cover, because I think once you start sketching a bit more on this, it's harder to erase. So I want to sketch lightly on there anyway, so I really want to plan a drawing out, and you know, before I tackle the actual thing. It's running out of lead, that one. Use this pencil. So maybe there's slight curls of hair coming through, perhaps. So yeah, that hand does need more work, but I'll come back to that. It's about just trying to work on the rest of the drawing. And this is always just going to be like a rough sketch anyway. I'm not going to really, I may do a bit of quick inking or something just to try and figure, you know, the drawing out, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be sort of like the way it's going to look on the cover anyway. I just want to maybe do more background details, something, work on some like Egyptian like symbols or something, or I don't know, maybe that's like a doorway behind him. Yeah, just figure it out. Might be able to put a bit of darkness behind. Yeah, could work that. So I thought it best to zoom in on the face. I'm going to just quickly sketching this, really, just to try and create a little guide drawing for me to work on or use, because this is all it's ever going to be, just like a guide drawing, just for my own mind, really, to try and transfer or sketch from, really, and copy onto the blank sketch comic cover. And just make up a lot of this, maybe some stretched rotten skin mixed in with like bandages and stuff. Usually helps make it real rotten looking. So we got that there. We can draw the neck in just under there and really sketch in a lot of shadow under there as well. I'm using one of these Unipin fine liners. This is the 05 one, which isn't the thinnest, but it's perfect just for laying out the lines that I want. So yeah, just like sketching in the lines really quick, really. It's no precise art to it really, since I'm only just sketching. A lot of these bandages will be quite rotten anyway when I colour the final version on, you know, the comic book. But yeah, I've had this idea for quite a while, and I'm glad I found one of them comics that I can add a real good cover to it. Thicker lines under the teeth there. Like I said, this isn't going to be a finished drawing, just really quick sketching, just to give me an idea of how I'm going to draw things on that cover. I don't know if I'll do that today, but I want to do like a separate video where I focus on that, where it's away from the vlogs really. But I thought it'd be good to, you know, do this pre-planned sketch sort of thing, and you can just see things sort of unfolding. And the way I plan things is usually really quick sketches like this, even though I draw like this sometimes, but you know, it's just that hand that needs a bit of work. Yeah, I won't ink that, so I need to work on that. That's one of the main things that I need to work on in this drawing. And particularly the background, I need to come up with some ideas. Just create some interesting details in the background. This mouth is like all shadowed. Dust and other stuff falling off his head and body. So yeah, we got that, and then we got the like doorway in the background. I'm only sketching real quick, I'm not really fussed about it at the moment, but the final drawing I'll be using rulers and all sorts just to draw straight lines and things, but all that in the background is going to be black, but I'm going to just like fill it in, and these dusty areas I'll just white over later on, or in the finished version, because I know that there's going to be dust and other stuff falling off, or bits of rotten flesh and other stuff, I don't know. So yeah, Just quickly fill in this doorway. Not perfect, like just so I know it's going to be totally black space, and it helps frame the head as well. The good thing about the blank sketch cover is it's got a real thick paper to it. It's almost like bristleboard, so hopefully when I do all the black colours it won't, you know, go through too much. Just have to see. That's the challenging part. So I know all that area is going to be black anyway, so I have to fill it all in. Just leave it sketchy looking. Yeah, so all it's going to be black anyway. And yeah, we're working on this. It's looking okay for now. Just need to thin off that area there. So yeah, that hand I'm not happy with, so just erase it and try and sketch it again. That's the only way, usually. Sometimes I have to sketch things a few times just to get it right. Work on that hand there. Got a bit more shape to it, I suppose. Just keep sketching and tinkering with it. And give it some fingers, like really rotten looking fingers. Try and flesh everything out. Looking a bit bare. But that's as good as it's going to get for this quick sketch. Maybe in the final sketch I may change things up a bit, but we'll just see how things go. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if any symbols can go on here. I don't know now. I'll have to look up some Egyptian symbols that can go on here, like carved into the stone probably. Big stone pillar. Don't know. Let's see how it goes. See how it goes, I suppose. I just wanted to just thin this area off slightly. See, it was bugging me, even though this is just a quick sketch. Some more rotten looking details there. am determined to add lots of detail to this one. Pretty much like that Walking Dead zombie that I've been working on. Lots of rotten details. I think that's the best way for, you know, this type of mummy drawing. So I want to do one classic, you know, like with all the bandages type of a mummy, and then the other one that I'm going to try and work on, because I've got two there, is maybe do a different type of one, maybe with all the Egyptian sort of, I don't know, outfit or something. I don't know. It's just good to work on different ideas. Right, it's gone 11:05. That's jolly good. Got plenty of time. Gonna have something to eat soon. My belly's rumbling. Always does rumble. My belly anyway. Jesus. I eat too much. So yeah. That up slightly there. So the head is going to be the focus, because it's going to be right just there, you know, right in the center of the, you know, comic book. So that's going to be the main focus of it, and then the rest will just wrap round. And I don't know to come up with any other things that I can add in the background, maybe a pyramid or something, just to, you know, show some kind of setting to it, and things like that. A bit of shadow, just a quick sketch, like shadow with all the rock stuff on the bottom of the arm. Yeah, so I think that's as far as I can go with a quick sketch. Just quickly ink these fingers. I'm not really going to do too much detail on these, just so I've got an idea of where to place things in the final drawing that I'm going to spend a bit more time on. Lots of scribbles. Oh, knocking the camera. I always knock the camera. So yeah, that'll do for now, this quick sketch. I'm going to move on to something else, but I just wanted to get that quick plan little sketch. Maybe come up with some idea, like maybe a pyramid in the background or something, or yeah, I have to create some kind of setting for it. I can draw mummies, stuff like that, you know, pretty easy because I've drawn quite a few. But yeah, I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to have some early dinner, I think, and then come back and we'll sketch something else for this quite long vlog. Well, I'm back to this Walking Dead zombie drawing now. I'm just like inking the grass blades in the background. I'm going to leave some of them because I can maybe do the line over it and then white it out later on. Perhaps with a computer I'll do that. I don't want to do the whiteout pen on it before I colour it, because it's not a good surface to draw over and colour. It's just going to come off. So yeah, I could use white paint, but no. I think I'll do it with computers. That's the only thing I use for computer stuff. Ignore that dirty nail there, that's just paint. It's not because I'm a dirty twat or anything, just, you know, splattering paint. It always gets under your nails and everywhere, and, you know, you should have seen all my hand the other week when I, you know, I'd gone out like shopping, and then people like look at my hand like, you know, I'm some sort of hobo or something. So yeah, just thinking these, because they're really large, like blades of grass, you know, just stick out here. This is almost like hiding in the grass. It's probably got no legs, yeah, because it's like all the intestines are coming out right at the end there, but you can't really see. But yeah, fun times. And at the top here there's going to be, I'm going to draw the outline of a tree that's on an angle there. Maybe like a higher bit of hill or something, I don't know. Just ink some detail. That's going to be mainly dealt with colour, but I just want to try and get the framework of the tree, you know, sorted. So move that down slightly. So yeah, there's a bit of a tree in the background, and maybe another tree branch just coming through there, but maybe from a larger tree perhaps. Just helps frame the zombie anyway, and put some like scenery behind it, you know. Yeah, I definitely like this zombie drawing. Just got to finish a lot of the sort of blades of grass. But yeah, it took a while to get this drawing right, but maybe if I worked on one drawing at a time, perhaps I get stuff finished, but it's not possible at the moment with lots of other drawings I have to do. I definitely have to try and get a video out every day and not miss a day like I did yesterday. I just think it's important to do that. But sometimes the weekend is a bit sort of like tough to do a lot of work when I have to spend time with the kids sometimes. You know, well, I don't have to, but I choose to as well, because, you know, I don't want to be one of them dads who doesn't spend time with them. Lots of blades of grass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this one more. I can see this is a really good art print. Probably in the background, I don't know what to, maybe to sketch some, I don't know, stuff in the background, mountains or something. Just something vaguely in the distance. Yeah, we'll leave it as that for now. I can always come back to it. I just like to have a little break between different drawings, and, you know, just have a rest from certain drawings, if that makes sense. I suppose I need to get on with some more sketch ideas. Just sketch some ideas in pencil and I can work on them another time. I want to do definitely some more Walking Dead head close-ups. So this is going to be one. Really want to try and work on doing different zombies drawings for The Walking Dead. useless pencil drawings. I can still work on them at a later date once I've finished the other ones that I've started. So I think it's always a good idea to have some drawings in reserve to finish, particularly at those times where you're struggling for something to do. Let me draw the outline of the skull lines there, so the eyes look sunken, you know, into the like shapes. Given some bit of hair. I've seen some really good Walking Dead artwork that people have done on these Facebook horror groups, you know, totally awesome. It's really inspired me, so I want to work on more ideas. And just really see what I can come up with, really. Sketch the teeth there. Really keeping the sketch nice and light. Because if you keep a sketch nice and light and not as rough, you know, with lots of sketch marks, then I can easily come in and ink it at a later time. And maybe if I think about, you know, the drawing as a whole as well, sometimes a bit of time, extra time on top, you know, usually helps you think about a drawing a bit more rather than inking it straight away. Maybe a damaged bit on the side of his head there, and then the ears sort of split something, and lots of blood stuff coming off there. So yeah, we've got something to work with there for a later drawing, I suppose. Yeah. A quick Walking Dead head drawing. Yeah. Very quick. Sometimes I draw lots of them and then I forget where I put them, and then I've like lost drawings, and then I find them later on and then I start to ink them. That's usually the way with most drawings. But hopefully the ones that I've already started, like that one, I will be finishing it. And where's the other one gone? Oh yeah, they're on there. Yeah, just try and finish these, just see them through. That's the only way of finishing artwork. Yeah. So I just found this old drawing. It needs a bit more white splatter on it, so I'm just going to try and use some Liquitex titanium white. I'll just put a slight amount just in this little palette. I'm going to try and use a toothbrush just to get a bit on the brush. I'm just going to see what it looks like. Because it could do with some more splatters, so I'll just see what it's going to look like. Ah, yeah, it looks good. Put some more on there. Just create some light splatters to add something to it anyway, to the drawing. Sometimes I go back over the same areas I can just add. Now I just want to do some larger splatters now. There's some fine splatter there, which is fair enough, but I like to have some big blobs. There we go. Just to vary up the part of it. You can do the angles there. Angle it a bit more so it'll splatter outwards. Might as well use up all of this. It adds a nice overlay over the top as well. So it's not like totally black, and sort of adds another layer to it, which is good, I think. So to do more in the corners, which you can't see, but I'll show you. It's pretty much all over really. Only thing is it's turning the ink grey with the black that's remaining on the brush, but never mind. Doesn't matter, it's all like experimental. So it's added some kind of dimension to it. I don't want to colour this one actually, I've just decided. I'm going to leave it black on white, but I may add some like little black splatters just here and there, fine black splatters. But I'll just wait till that's all fully dried, won't take long. And yeah, I'll show you the end results of it. Maybe like clean up some of these areas, fill in a bit more black and create all the splatters and just make it look a bit more detailed. Even though it is quite detailed, but yeah, quite like this one. It's nice to revisit old drawings. So I just started to work on these after tea, and I just sort of like realised this is, you know, my main problem is these are really personal drawings, sort of thing. They're not really related to anything that I'll sell. Well, I will sell, but you know, not something that will sell, you know, probably almost straight away, like the Walking Dead pieces and stuff like that. So you know, I'll still finish them, but they're not really, I mean, I always do this where I just fill in a bit of time working on other stuff just as a break, and then I begin to work on other stuff which isn't part of what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna have to knock that on the head a bit, but Maybe just do these spare time while I'm sat on the toilet or some shit, I don't know. So I'm just going to put them aside for now. I think I'm just going to work on a few designs that need working on. Hopefully I can make them sort of a bit more jazzier. There's that one, and there's this one, Walking Dead. There's this one at the side, but I think I'm going to erase all the pencil lines, make sure all the ink work's done, and then do a scan of that, and then I can maybe add some more grass at the front, you know, white it all in and then print it off and then just ink around it or something. So yeah, I want to do that before I colour it. These ones, you know, I did this one in a video. It was rather quick sort of sketch, so I want to try and work a bit more on these two in particular, and there is other ones that I want to work on, but I'm gonna have to try and finish these. That's the whole plan of this daily art vlog now. Try and finish stuff, scan them, save them on my computer, and then just sell the originals and create like art prints of them, and just try and experiment with selling, because I haven't really done much selling on eBay and that, you know, for a long time. So yeah, I've sold pieces here and there, but I just want to churn these out and then sell them, you know, over and over again. Just draw ideas and sell them. Yeah, so that's the idea anyway. So you can never draw too many Walking Dead zombies, and this is another one I'm going to draw. I'm going to make it just like a side view of like the head. I'm going to draw maybe the full face all ripped off. Just, you know, all the skin there. Draw the teeth. Some teeth are missing there. I think drawing them differently, these zombies, is just the best way really. Draw them different every time. You know, you can do like I don't know, massive holes in the head or all sorts of stuff, so it is a good idea to draw differently. There's going to be like loads of flesh on here, loads of blood details and things like that. And we have the eyeball sitting there. Loads of blood. Start to press slightly harder now with the pencil as I try and work the drawing out a bit more. Yeah, quite like this one. It's different. We draw like a chunk like bitten out of his neck. Lots of blood dripping and stuff. So yeah, it really is good drawing different types of zombie drawings. Knocking the camera again, as always. Guaranteed to knock that camera all the time. So yeah, after I've like maybe sketched this, inked it all quite roughly, I can always come back to it like other drawings. And plus this is going to be another Walking Dead artwork. Sort of obsessed with Walking Dead artwork lately. Just trying to do quite a lot of it really. But I do want to go back to some classic horror films and try and draw something from them. You know, like classic 80s horror films really. Try and draw bits of that. The creatures and zombies from there, perhaps, I don't know. We'll just see what's what. But for now, it's these Walking Dead sketches I want to get right. I'll colour them, you know, real good, and hopefully I'll have some good art prints for sale. Still have some missing teeth there and things like that. So I think this has been quite a long vlog. Like I said, it would be on Facebook because I missed Sunday's vlog, but it's one of them things sometimes. But try and work on doing daily vlogs and try not to miss any vlogs if I can. But sometimes it is quite difficult to stay on schedule, but we'll get there. Some scratches, like gashes and that, that's mangled all the skin on top. Ideally I want to try and fill this in quite quick and perhaps come back to it at a later time. drawing like the main lines and details, and I can work on everything else another time. But we'll be working on this one and a few others that I've created quite recently, mainly just to try and finish them. So I've got way too much unfinished stuff. I'm going to work my way through and finish them, and just get stuff listed on eBay or whichever site that I'm going to use. Some I'm going to print out myself, you know, like small, probably A4 things, but the larger stuff I may have to find another way of getting them prints made. But yeah, it's all a process I've got to go through. Try and work a lot of stuff out, finish loads of artwork, and then market a few things and here and there, and you know, yeah. So I've done that line artwork really. Maybe just do a few more details. Look at that, it's ripped all the skin off. There's blood, all sorts on this zombie. Yep. Sometimes it's good just doing the line art, and then you can work out, you know, all the dark areas and the lighter areas and things like that. Later on you can come back to it another day. That's sometimes the preferred way of working. So I'm going to leave this there, the whole vlog. I'm going to leave that drawing. We'll come back to this at some point, I don't know when. Tomorrow's vlog I'm going to try and show you some more updates on, hopefully advance some drawings, and then we can like retire those drawings and start some new ones, and just try and, you know, mix things up a bit, like, you know, because I like to do that within these vlogs. I like to do different things, as you see, you know. I start one drawing and then I come back to another. That's my whole way of working really. And so tomorrow I think I might try and do maybe focus on one new A3 drawing of some sort, but I'm going to plan that out tonight. You may see some little updates on Instagram, little sketches and stuff like that, and that might be a hint of what I'm trying to do. I've got a few ideas, so I'm just going to see, and we'll just see what's going on. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.